Hi, this is Jill from Fabric Garden in Sacramento, California, here for our weekly Facebook Live. And oh my gosh, this week we have gotten in so many new fabrics. It has been like Christmas opening up all these boxes. So much fun. So I'm going to show you, I think last week I showed you some new pre-cuts that came in. I showed you the Sugarberry from Bunny Hill Designs, which is all pinks and reds and taupes and creams. And the yardage has come in for this line. And this line is amazing. It has, let me pull out some pieces here from the fat quarters that we've cut. There's just some beautiful small vine prints, just gorgeous light prints. The focals here are just lovely, the focals. So this line has the pinks, the reds, the creams, the taupe. This line, it will take you through the entire year. Throw a smidge of blue in here, you'll have patriotic, great colors for a nice soft Christmas quilt, Valentine's. Really, this is a year-long useful line. And it is so, oh, look at this little piece with the little birds on it. Oh, it's just so cute. And so we have the whole line here. So we have all the pre-cuts. We even have the big fat quarter towers for this. The fat quarter tower, you get every piece in a fat quarter, so that's great. We have the layer cakes, jelly rolls, charm packs, mini charms. So, and then in the shop, besides the bolt, we always cut fat quarters and half yards for your convenience. So I'll show you, we got a whole display here. It's heavy of all the cuts that we've done, so you can grab and go. So those are here. And I also showed you the pre-cuts from Kate Spain's Harvest Wishes, and that we cut this great quilt kit called I Love Fall. And I wanted to show you, we started making our sample, and look at this cute little bird that goes in the quilt. So sweet. So this little quilt has the panel in the center, and then it's got pumpkins and vines and birds. And I love how the pattern is written. So many times when you're making these pieced blocks, there's a lot of connector corners and filler pieces. And the way the pattern is written is they have the cutting for the bird, sewing for the bird, cutting for the pumpkins, sewing for the pumpkins. So you don't end up with hundreds of little pieces that you have to figure out where they go. I just cut for my birds, sewed my birds. So I thought that was really nice to do it in sections on something like this. So the bolts for Harvest Wishes are here, and we do have that wonderful kit. I think what I really love about this line is that the colors are soft and sophisticated, and they have, flowers, pumpkins, traditional fall designs, but this fresh color. So it really makes it feel on trend and modern. Because sometimes fall fabrics can feel dated, but this feels fresh and modern. Okay, what should I show next? Camping. Summer is coming, and we got in this cute line called Happy Campers. And it comes with this cute panel that has tents and campers, and it is really in these beautiful, almost jewel tone colors. So There's a lot of pieces that have a little blendery feel, but I thought I would show you the focal pieces, which have camping scenes. There's trees and bicycles, picnic baskets, oars, flowers, and that piece is more directional, and then they also have tossed versions. And we will be cutting kits for this. Let me pull this out of the plastic so it won't be so reflective. But we ordered patterns, and we got one. The rest are on back order. So we can't have full kits until we have enough patterns for our kits. But this is called Tree Line, and it uses the panel, and the quilt is 67 by 77, great throw size. So we will be cutting kits for this. As soon as we see the rest of our patterns are on the way, we'll cut our kits, and you'll see those pop up to the website. So that is called Happy Campers. And then we got in a line we didn't bring in the full line. We brought in some focal pieces of this to make this kit, which is called the Garden View Quilt. And let me show you the focal piece on this. It's like an ombre, light at the top to dark. And this is by Sue Penn. And Sue Penn is an artist. And it's very intriguing how she designs her fabrics. So she does hand-printed papers. So in her designing, she starts by painting and stenciling the background. And then she cuts out all the flowers and leaves and birds from her hand-printed paper, and then does the collage. And then her artwork is used to have the fabric printed. So it's like art on fabric. So the quilt there are also some other fun pieces in this. This is going to be the inner border on the quilt, and this bright medallion will be the outer border. And then we are using a whole selection of bright blenders in this. So super simple quilt to make. What did I do with my piece? There it is. The focal is just sliced apart, and the different color strips are put in, and then a border is put on. So super fast to make this beautiful piece of art fabric into a quilt. And the quilt finishes 48 by 56. So let me put that back. This is our piece we're going to make a sample from. And those kits are ready. They're all kitted and ready to go for you. The line is called Garden Delight. The quilt is called Garden View Quilt. One more line of fabric. You can see it really was, I'm gonna say it was Christmas every day, but hey, it's Halloween. So this is, as we hit May and June, this is when Halloween, fall, and Christmas arrive in the shop. The fabric companies release these seasonal fabrics nice and early, so you have plenty of time to sew for the holidays. So this little line we've got here is called Little Monsters, and it has purple skeletons. This is my favorite piece. It has all the candies all tossed. It also comes with a nice little candy corn piece, little bright green ghosts, colorful spiders, and they're cute little spiders. They're not scary spiders. And I love this Halloween plaid that's set on point. It's this, I don't know, but this is beautiful. There's so much you could make with this little line. I'm thinking, I love seasonal table runners. It's a little addiction of mine. I probably have 2 or 3 for each season, but I really do use them. I use them on my tables. I use them just all over the house. They're great. So that is called Little Monsters. And I did get notification, our big Halloween line from Moda, it's called Owloween. And this is by the same designers who designed Kitty Corn, which was just an amazing line. So Halloween is more a vintage feel Halloween. So the colors are a little more vintage feeling, the prints are a little more vintage feeling, and that has left the Moda warehouse. Both the fabric and the pre-cuts are on the way, so I'm sure that next Thursday I will be showing all of those to you. Okay. And we did get one new book in. We have been waiting for this. We ordered this over 6 weeks ago, but it finally arrived. This is called Summer Memories. And this is, I hope I say her name right. I think her name is Susan Achi, or Aki. I'm not quite positive, but she does great pieced quilts. The book is really featuring, the quilts featured are all done in red, whites, and blues. But of course you could use any colors you like. And also at the back of the book, there are several small counted cross-stitch projects. And one of our favorite books is called the Barnstar Sampler. And when Martingale Publishing closed, Barnstar Sampler disappeared off our shelf, but C&T Publishing has taken over publishing this book, and it has finally re-released under C&T Publishing, and it is back. And this book, it has a sampler on the front, but in the side, they have taken the different blocks. Let me see if I can find something. And they have made a variety. Okay, I have to get through the blocks. They have made a variety of quilts using the different blocks from the sampler. So lots of quilt patterns in here using the blocks that are in the sampler. So you don't have to make the big sampler. You can choose your favorite blocks and follow the patterns for the other quilts. So Barnstar Sampler is back. We are happy. Okay, I think I've shown you everything that came in this week. Boy, that was a lot. So, but I know we'll have more things for you next week. If you want to take a closer look at these things on our website, you can either hit the link that's in the description of this video, and that will take you right to our website where we have all of these items featured, or you can go just right to the front page of our website, and we have our Facebook Live video at the top of the page, and you can click shop and it will take you there. So I appreciate you joining us tonight. I appreciate you watching us via our Friday morning email. And we hope you will visit us online or in person in the store. Thanks a lot. Have a great evening.